Now you're playing with power. Nintendo power. It's finally been revealed. After months and months and months of speculation, the Nintendo NX, now known as the Nintendo Switch, has finally been revealed. We waited so long for them just to go and release the freaking name and show the console itself, and they finally done it, and my reaction is, well, it's more positive than it was for the Wii U. When the Wii U came out, I was really disappointed because, I always kept wondering when they were going to get out with a real console. I first thought that the Wii U was going to be an add-on when they first talked about it, and I was like, this isn't a real console, is it? And then it was, and we all know the route that the Wii U has gone down, and I'm probably going to talk about that a little bit more in the video, but let's talk about the NX. So, I was at work today when they had to reveal it. So that was kind of a disappointment. I work at a grocery store, so I was pretty much just facing the aisles, getting everything in straight, and when the time came, I was pretty much looking back, and like, okay, where's the video? So I just went on YouTube and watched it, and so and because I was on a little 3DS at the time, I really couldn't go and see it in that good quality, but while I was there, I was excited, but also a little disappointed, and I kind of wish I could have saw it at home, but I usually don't get that many morning shifts, but today, I got a morning shift of all the freaking times. Anyway, so I saw the trailer, so like I said, I'm okay with it. It's not exactly as I hoped, but it is pretty much how people said about how all the leaks and everything were. It's gonna have a cartridge. It's definitely gonna have a little thing where you put the controllers in, even though we've known that for a while, and among other things. And I do like the idea of being able to take it pretty much anywhere, because the Wii U, Nintendo for some reason didn't know that the casual market had moved on to tablets and smartphones. I don't know how they didn't figure it out, but they didn't, and that's how they lost the casual market. That's one of the reasons the system didn't sell that much. The Wii was released at a great time. It was released at a time when there weren't that many smartphones and tablets out there, and any that were really expensive. Not many people can go and afford them. But times have changed now. It's been over a decade, or pretty much a decade, and pretty much a lot of people can afford them now. So it looks pretty good. I do like I said, I think being able to take it anywhere is good because it's probably going to be able to get that casual market back. Maybe it's probably going to go and able to get some of those people back because they can take it anywhere. They can possibly, I guess, maybe take it into the woods. I'm not too sure. We don't have that many details on it yet, but I'm guessing it will run on the controller part, or as a handheld will run on batteries. I'm guessing. We don't have that many details yet, but that's what I'm guessing so far. So it's kind of weird to see what they're really marketing to, because throughout the whole thing, pretty much everyone that was in it was my age. They didn't have any teenagers in it that were about 15 years old. They didn't have any kids in it. They didn't have anybody about over the age of 40 or anything. It was about people from their 20s into their 30s. So some people have already said that on their videos. It seems that they're marketing to the original Nintendo fans or something. I don't really know, but I'm guessing they're trying to get these people back just because nostalgia is in right now. Just with all the reboots and everything like that, I'm guessing they're trying to go and get their money on all the nostalgia stuff. So one thing I'm really excited about that even though it doesn't prove it is they showed a Mario game in it, and even though it's probably like a tech demo that they've shown with many consoles in the past, with this tech demo it seems that they might actually be returning to the real 3D Mario games. Yes! 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 Please, Nintendo! Please! Please do this, okay? I mean, I liked Super Mario Galaxy. I liked that one on the Wii U when it was released, Super Mario Bros. Wii U, and I haven't played 3D World yet, so I can't really say anything on that, but I did like those games, but not as much as I did Super Mario 64. What I liked about Super Mario 64 was that you can run around everywhere, along with Sunshine. You just weren't limited to go to one place, and then it led you there, and it led you there. You could roam anywhere. I'm hoping that Nintendo would switch back to that. It seems they may. Like I said, it might be a tech demo just to go and show off the system's hardware, but I'm hoping they'll switch back. It's just, I'm really hoping that they do that. Okay, so what else did they show? Not too much related, but I wasn't really digging the music that was in it. Just, I didn't really care for it. Why couldn't they show Queen or something? Just some band that everyone knows. Just, I didn't care for it. So, it's been revealed in... It's going to be revealed in, I think, March 2017. So, I'm wondering if that's really going to be enough time to get it out there. They only have a few months to do so, and this might hurt demand, maybe, because they didn't want to reveal it because they were scared that PlayStation and Xbox would go and steal their ideas, kind of like I guess they did with the Wii when they stole the motion stuff when originally Sony made fun of it, but they were too scared that they might steal the ideas, and where I sort of can't see where they're coming from, it's still pretty risky to go and just reveal it as late as they did. So who knows? I mean, I think it still would have been better to go and release it possibly during the holiday, but if they wanted to go and try this, maybe it will work. So, I think the price was $300? Oh, can't remember now. Fuck. Well, I'm pretty sure it's $300, so I'm okay with that price. I mean, it's not as much as it's not as much as the Wii U was, and a lot of people say that was overpriced. So it seems they're not making the same mistake with the Wii U. That's one good thing. One good thing. Well, two good things actually. The name isn't that bad. I mean, at least it doesn't sound like a friggin' siren. I mean, I personally think they should have stuck with the NX. I think that was a pretty cool name, but Switch, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's not as dumb as the Wii U, so that's two good things right there. Another thing they really need to have is a good launch. A good launch titles. Like I said, the Mario game on there, if it's going to be a Mario game, that would be a good launch title. Bringing the real Mario games back. We already know that the Legend of Zelda game is going to be released, so there's that. And I think might be a Splatoon game, so maybe that would be a launch title. So that's already a few good launch titles that they can have. That can already really help them. And so far, third-party companies are really liking it so far, so that's a good sign. I already know that there are going to be some third-party games at launch. That's a really good sign. Nintendo, don't lose them. Do not lose them. Don't lose Ubisoft. Don't use Square Enix. Don't use what's it called? EA. Don't lose any of them. Okay? Have them stay on there. Because when you lose one, you're probably going to lose more. Have them stay on there. Impress them. Don't fail this, okay? Okay, so... and another thing they really need to do is have good marketing. That was one of the biggest killers for the Wii U. Its marketing was just some of the worst I've seen for a game console. Their commercials just weren't good, and I don't remember seeing them in any magazines or anything like that. They need to have good marketing. None of that stuff where everyone's smiling and playing the console. No. Have some just, I don't know, someone walking around in a desert or something. Just do something a little bit more cooler than what you're actually doing. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. I really can't think of anything else from the trailers. It was only about 3 or 4 minutes long. We really pretty much knew it wasn't going to be that much. I'm guessing more details might be released by this holiday, so I'm hoping it will at least. I'll be surprised if they don't have more details by then. So, it's just it's a good console so far. It looks like, I mean, it's not everything I hoped for, but I am more impressed by it than I am with the Wii U. The taking around thing looks cool and all that, but it's just starting to lose my voice. But there are a few things that just kind of turned away my attention. But for the most part, it does impress me, and I'm really hoping this sticks by. I'm really hoping Nintendo doesn't go and flop with this. This is also going to be the last console release that Iwata had any contact with. So I am hoping it's good and just for him, because anything after this he won't have any involvement with. So they might go a different route with any of those consoles. Maybe those won't have all the gimmicks and everything, because a lot of people saying Iwata was pretty much the one who was going around with the gimmicks. So I'm really hoping this console does well. Am I going to get it on day one? I don't know about that. I mean, maybe. I'm pretty almost sure I'm going to get the Legend of Zelda game on the NX version, because getting the Wii U version at this point, there's really no point. In fact, because pretty much, other than that Zelda game, the last major game that was just, I think, released was that Paper Mario game, and that I might get. I heard people are saying it's better than they thought it would, but I'm really still hoping that one day they go to the original formula, and hopefully on this new console they will. But other than that Zelda game, I'm not really sure there's anything going to be released on the Wii U other than a bunch of small titles. So I guess possibly coming after March, the Wii U is pretty much officially dead. I'm pretty sure they'll still have their servers up for a few years or so. I don't think they're going to kill them off that early, because the Wii U was released 4 years ago pretty much now, and when it's going to be released, it would be almost 4.5 years since it came out. So it's close to the standard console life, a little short, but just Nintendo screwed up with the Wii U, and they're coming out with this. I'm still wondering if this is going to be an 8th generation console or a 9th generation, because if it's 9th generation, it's coming out really early, about 3 years probably or so before the next PlayStation or Xbox comes out, and if it's an 8th generation console, it's going to be 2 at the same time, because they've sort of done that before actually with the Virtual Console, and that too was also a huge failure. So, like I said, I'm excited by it, but it didn't get me 100%, but from the things that did impress me, they impressed me a lot. So, it looks good. I might get it. Don't know if I'll get it day one, but it does look pretty good. From the comments I've seen on YouTube, people do seem to be really impressed by it. I don't remember that being with the Wii U. I mean, I remember people being just not really sure what to think of it, but people do seem to be excited by this. True, it might be a bunch of just big, hardcore Nintendo fans who will love anything they do, but as for this, I think it looks pretty good. So, we'll get more details, I'm sure, along the way in the next couple months or so, and whatever they are, I'm really hoping they're for the best. I really hope so. So, that's really all I have to say for this video. It looks good, I like it, and I think I do plan to get it.